We are here to discuss the topic of cloud adoption in the sales and marketing as a business function. Cloud computing has transformed the way businesses operate by providing a range of services and resources over the internet. This technology has made it possible for organizations to reduce costs, increase scalability, and improve flexibility. With the adoption of cloud computing, businesses can take advantage of a range of benefits, including improved collaboration, better data management, and increased agility. The sales and marketing function of a business is crucial for driving revenue and growth, and it is essential for organizations to leverage technology to maximize their potential. With the adoption of cloud computing in sales and marketing, organizations can streamline their operations, enhance customer experiences, and gain a competitive advantage. What is cloud automation and what it means for marketing and sales? Cloud automation refers to the ability to provision cloud resources, such as servers and storage connected via networks, without the need for manual intervention. Most of the cloud automation is made up of software tools that interact with hardware resources. When done correctly, cloud automation relies less on people or processes and more on frameworks that automate resource provisioning. Cloud automation involves various tools and services that businesses use to eliminate the tedious, time-consuming process of manually operating parts of the cloud. Cloud automation tools typically leverage APIs and other interfaces provided by cloud services providers such as Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, and Google Cloud Platform. These tools enable users to pragmatically deploy and manage cloud resources such as virtual machines, storage, and network configurations. Marketing automation supports both the nurturing process and automates the sales process so that it is quick and requires minimal or no involvement from a sales team. Marketing automation tends to focus more on the automation of tasks for lead generation and lead nurture, with the ability to do this at significant scale. Sales automation is software functionality that automates the repetitive tasks that are key to building simple and profitable customer journey. It's often included as a feature of CRM software, lead generation software, and email marketing software. There's a range of digital tools that automate different parts of the sales process, from lead generation to sending follow-up automated emails. Sales automation software helps teams manage sales activities more efficiently and allocates more time to revenue-generating tasks. Marketing and sales automation is the process of utilizing technology to streamline marketing efforts and make them more effective. Coming to CRM, what is CRM? Customer Relationship Management is a comprehensive business strategy that involves managing customer interaction and relationships in a systematic and structured manner. The primary objective of CRM is to improve customer satisfaction, loyalty, and retention, while also increasing revenue and profitability for the business. At the heart of CRM is the use of software applications and data analysis tools to collect, store, and manage customer information. This includes contact details, purchase history, communication preferences, and other relevant data that can be used to gain insights into customer behavior, needs, and preferences. One of the key benefits of CRM is the ability to use this data to personalize customer interaction and marketing efforts. By tailoring messaging and promotions to individual customers, businesses can improve engagement and ultimately drive sales. To sum up, CRM is a comprehensive business strategy. It is a critical tool for businesses of all sizes and industries that seek to build long-term, profitable customer relationships.
The CRM process is the physical steps an organization must take to help drive consumers through the cycle, from learning about your brand and ultimately becoming repeat customers. The first step is acquiring new customers, introducing them to the business. Research is carried out so the company can learn about their target audience, learning their preferred channels of communication. Marketing automation can be used to identify what works and what doesn't, to create unique campaigns for unique customer segments, such as on social media or email, and to create strategies for lead acquisition. Companies need to encourage consumers to learn more about the company and engage with them. The marketing team might encourage website visitors to share their email with a newsletter sign up or social media giveaways. Sales, on the other hand, could use a CRM system to set up live chats on your site. With this feature, your team can proactively reach out to potential customers who land on your website. To generate customers, sales reps must identify how interested leads are, and specifically whether they're interested enough to make a purchase there. A CRM system is very helpful here. The data history from past successful sales can be used to identify the lead criteria. If leads do seem likely to make a purchase, reps must then be able to develop them further and build their trust enough to convert them. Studies have shown that 63% of consumers need to hear a company's claim 3 to 5 times before they actually believe it. Reps use the CRM platform to set reminders and tasks to follow up with the interested leads. Retaining customers then can be done by providing excellent service and support. Customer service is the biggest factor that determines a customer's loyalty to a brand. Poor customer service can negatively impact the company's reputation, with 57% of customers expect to have a choice of channels when reaching out to customer services and support. CRM features allow support agents to not only provide omnichannel support, but also manage those conversations in a single unified view. Driving upsells, how do you convince customers to switch products? Personalized recommendations through email are a great way to start. You can use the CRM to organize customers into smart lists based on similar purchase histories, with 80% of shoppers more likely to buy from a company that offers personalized recommendations and experiences, but Matt will speak more on this later. So moving on then to the TOE framework. The TOE framework identifies 3 aspects of an organization that influence the adoption process of new technology. In this case, the cloud adoption, highlighting a few from each section here. So we're going to begin with the technological context, which looks at relative advantage. This is used as a central indicator for adoption. When a firm sees superior value in an innovation, the probability of adoption increases. Cloud adoption offers many advantages from companies relating to capacity, reliability, and flexibility. It lowers the cost of entries for SMEs, accessing multiple computing resources for a short amount of times, while also allowing small business faster time to market with no upfront capital investments. The short lifetime of an innovation may often lead to some uncertainty because in cloud, security and privacy may hinder the company decision. If the innovation is more challenging to use or not compatible with the company, then the adoption will be less likely. New technologies must be user-friendly and easy to use to increase the adoption rate. This leads to the trialability. A good experience will lead to a higher chance of adoption. The organizational context then, so the size of the organization may affect the adoption of the innovation. I think that the large companies have more resources and skills, allowing them to survive failures. However, smaller companies can be more innovative as they have the flexibility to do so. In comparison with the larger companies, they have a delayed decision-making process for the adoption due to the many levels of management. Top management support then and innovativeness are closely associated with one another. The support and the receptiveness of an organization towards new ideas and technologies play a key role in the adoption of innovations in SMEs. Then the environmental context looks at the competitive pressure from the external environment, which is a strong incentive for firms to adopt relevant new technologies. And the adoption of new innovations can be influenced by the industry in which the firm operates in. Research has stated that the certain sectors are adopting cloud computing services more than others, such as retail and finance. When firms expand their market research, they incur many costs. Adopting cloud decreases external costs and make them less location dependent. Let's look at how automation works in depth.
Thank you, Robin. So far, we discussed about how cloud automation works, how CRMs adopt cloud adoption, and how business functions like sales and marketing use cloud as a method to improve their revenue using cloud automation. So now we are going to discuss in detail about how automation actually works in cloud. According to the academic framework, automation is something that is controlled. It's a controlled operation or a process which takes place instead of a human labor. So we're going to discuss how automation works in an example of automated vehicle. So the major four parts of automation is data acquisition, information analysis, decision and action selection, and action implementation. So we're going to discuss how this is applied in a automated vehicle example. So let's say in the data acquisition phase, we collect a lot of information like GPS, vehicle information, the wheel dynamics, the location and stuff. So the main idea of the automation is to help the navigation from one waypoint to the other. So all the data that has been acquired in this stage has been analyzed to change it into the information that can be used in a proper action selection and then implement the action itself. So this entire process which gets automated for the end goal to be achieved. Now let's see how it applies in cloud computing. So let's take an example of a lot of issues that have been handled through the cloud computing network. Let's say how the data production or acquisition applies for cloud computing is segregating all the data like the alarms, performance monitoring systems, the service requests that they receive, all the emails that the customers send. Everything is collated together as a data acquisition phase, and then the information is analyzed. Basic descriptive analysis is done, and prescriptive analytics are carried out in order to identify the specific information from the data that is being collated and stored in the system. And then a strategic decision can be arrived based on the information analysis phase and take policy-based decisions. And then tactical action can be performed in order to coordinate the execution. In the service production phase, we'll see a lot of data is being produced and collected. And then in the service level activities, the automated information analysis takes place, where the information analysis and strategic decision and action selection process kicks in. Here the automation is based on whether the entire process is being automated versus a manual intervention in the automation. So there are two levels to this. The first automation level is measured, and then the manual execution is carried out, which is then compared with the results. With the action cost model in effect, the results are shown that manually operated tasks have taken more time, and also there are a lot of human errors which has been foreseen and executed in the automated execution phase. So what does it mean? How does cloud actually help in this entire process? The cloud automation not only helps in making the decision faster, it is also reducing the labor in collecting the data phase, how you will collect the data from different parts of the sources, and how you're storing it and using it in your information analysis is clearly helpful with the cloud automation phase. In the information analysis phase, a lot of reduced human touch, which helps the information to be analyzed, and predictive decisions can be taken with the help of strategic decision making and applied behavioral process. Using these inputs, the tactical action can be implemented using the automation as well. So this is a simple graph showing how the cloud, when scaled automatically, can help in resource automation. So let's say green is the target audience, and with a simple scalable capacity management, you'll see that the pink region depicts the simple scalable capacity management, where you'll not be able to see how much resources you need to complete a particular automation phase, whereas the cloud adoption with the pink graph shows that it is the aggressive scalable capacity that can be adopted in order to finish a set of tasks. The optimal scalable capacity management shows that there is an incremental savings from reducing the surplus application of the capacity management versus there is an incremental costs of scaling aggressively for utilizing the resources. So using cloud automation, you'll be able to find the optimal scalable capacity
So for the next section, we're going to look at applying the use of CRM to modern businesses today. The graph here shows the global revenue generated from CRM software. The time frame is focused from 2016 up to 2027. As you can see in the image, the graph shows a consistent upward slope, indicating consistent growth. Revenue for this year is expected to reach more than 79 billion, which is 10 billion increase when compared to last year. Experts are predicting the annual average growth rate to be just under 11% per year, meaning CRM revenue will reach more than 120 billion by 2027. The stats tell us to expect an increase in cloud adoption using cloud CRM, and analysis say that there's a growing need for data analytics, insights, and customer-related information. As more companies use this, it will grow further in importance for this. Businesses will need to adopt and be forced to implement this into their strategy to keep up with their rivals and stay competitive in the market. Cloud CRM helps businesses make more customer-focused decisions and allows them to base their decisions and implement their actions from the customer behavior and analytics. On average, businesses can reduce their cost by up to 20% from CRM adoption and will increase their sales productivity by 50%. Stats also found that 65% of businesses adopt CRM within the first 5 years of beginning their operations. The average return on investment from $1 gives back $8.71, proving to be a worthwhile investment for modern businesses. Salesforce, SAP, Adobe, Oracle, and Microsoft are the top 5 CRM companies in terms of market share. Salesforce are the main leaders with just under 25% market share, and the closest rival having less than 6%. Salesforce help implement their cloud-based CRM through scalability, automation, information sharing, and improving sales leads. A combination of these tools help drive company success and gain competitive advantage. However, the combined total of is less than 45%, making a huge presence for smaller companies taking up small margins of the market. When you compare server-based CRM with cloud clearly outweighs server with better features and more benefits. The cost of cloud is cheaper with no initial fee. There's a monthly cost for this. Server requires installation from the beginning, and you will be charged for this as well as monthly costs. Security for the cloud is also included in your fees, which with server this is a separate add-on for the server, so someone has to separately come and install it in. Recovery of important files is much easier with cloud again, as it is all a part of the package, and server-based requires a separate backup needed that has to be manually implemented. Upgrades are much easier to be implemented, with the ability to automatically update without anyone having to physically come in. This all leads to convenience for the customer, making life easier and providing an overall more efficient solution. Email marketing is a huge part of generating leads, and it has the highest return on investment, with from $1 returning to $36. Automation helps this hugely with time saving and a more accurate email sent. This is through automated customization, which has been proven to be much more successful in targeting your audience. Last year, email marketing generated 11 million and has been forecasted to reach 18 million by 2027.
To conclude, we will go over the key insights and give our own view and predictions. Prediction of cloud adoption spending will be worth $947.3 billion by 2026.
91% of companies with 10 or more employees are currently using CRM tools.
From our research, we found out that cloud technology is predicted to more than double its market size and reach close to 2.5 billion by next year.
Like we discussed before, a lot of labor cost has been reduced using cloud adoption already. So it is only going to increase over time.